So this is the setup for the Space Brigade Readiness Review. How we do everything for the metrics every week and how we run it. Creating this as a easier way just in case anybody forgets all the steps that we went over in making it. So where we're going to start off at is opening up the last report that was sent. Before you begin to do anything, what you want to do is have the report up. And before we run any types of queries, we want to prepare this document. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and unhide items that I'm going to need. So I'm going to right click. You can right click anywhere at the bottom where the tabs are. I'm going to click unhide, and I'm going to unhide assigned. Highlight it, click OK. Then I'm also going to right click again, unhide. I'm going to unhide UIC list as well. Alright, now I have everything showing that I'm going to need. So what I'm going to do is, first, I'm going to set up the summary tab. So when I go to the summary tab, first thing I need to do, since we keep historical data, as you can see, is I need to make room for the new data and capture the recent data in the previous section. So let me minimize it here so you can see all that I'm doing. So I'm going to go to the second one here. I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to go all the way down to the previous one that we just finished using. I'm going to right click. I'm going to copy. Alright. Then I'm going to go down to the third one in line. I'm going to click right here where it says as of. I'm going to right click. I'm going to go ahead and paste. As you can see, it moved everything down. Now what I need to do is move the first one up here, down here to the second. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the date. So I'm going to make this for December, because that's the last time that we ran it. Then I'm going to copy just the data here on the first one. So I highlight it, and I right click, and I click copy. Then I move down to the first part right here in assigned. I'm going to right click. I'm going to paste values. That's why I'm clicking the 1, 2, 3. The reason I'm pasting values is because the top portion has formulas. If I would have copied and just pasted, then as I move data around, it would have changed the second column. I don't want the second data that's down here, which I don't want to do because it's old data. I want it to show the 4 December. So now that that's changed, what I'm going to do here is, and since it's no longer 4 December, I'm going to change it to today's date, the day that I'm actually running this. Alright, so now that's there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically prepare the rest of the sheet. And as I prepare the sheet, the numbers are going to change. So I just go tab by tab. That's why this is set up very easy, where we're pretty much from here on out just copying and pasting data and clearing contents. So I'm going to clear contents in the MRC tab first. I'm pretty much going to do the same thing for all of them. And I'm going to right click and I'm going to hit clear contents. And as you can see here, all the unit information went NA, which is fine because I've already got a VLOOKUP formula there. So it's going to put all the unit information in there for you. So hard part's done. I'm basically going to rinse and repeat and do this with everything. So transit, boom, highlight, clear contents. Position, UIC, boom, highlight it, clear contents. APFT data. So I did the APFT data a little bit differently, as you can see. There's not a VLOOKUP in unit, and that'll make more sense as I do it. So this one, you're highlighting all the way from unit, all the way across the reason, and you're going to clear contents there. Flags, this one's a little bit different too. You don't need to touch the unit one. You're back to just clearing UIC, but yes, it does have colors. Even though I hate colors, it's necessary for what we do. And you'll see as I fill in the rest of the report how that makes sense. Clear contents. Conduct medal, same thing. I'm going to start at UIC. Right click, clear contents. DD93, Same thing. UIC all the way over the last update. Right click, clear contents. SGLI, same thing. UIC, boom, 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 and clear contents. Right, and when I get over to the assigned, assign has a VLOOKUP in there already. So normally, I would just clear this entire contents. But I'm gonna do this because I don't know if the users really, whoever uses this is really going to understand the VLOOKUP formula, and even with me teaching it this way, they'll be able to execute it, so I'll make it easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out rank, name, and UIC first. Scroll down a whole lot here because we have so many people. And I'm going to clear contents. Then I'm going to move over to MPC, Sergeant, and APFT year month. I'm going to scroll all the way up. And once again, I'm going to clear contents. So there we go. So you pretty much see here when we started off, it's honestly just copying and pasting and clearing contents. I've made it easy enough that anybody can execute it. And as you can see up at top, now everything is changed to 0. So we're ready to move on to the next step, which is pulling the query information and pasting everything in there. And as we paste, just as the numbers change when we click contents, the numbers are going to change when we paste as well. So that's the first step in doing all of this. And we can continue and move on to the next one, which is actually running the queries inside the data store.